Many of you may have heard about nowadays trending technologies NFTs. Still, many teens have lot of basic queries and confusion about it. To provide a basic, relevant information and awareness, the Magicraft Home Automation and EdTech Firm has launched this event. This event will be conducted by Abhay Varshinge. He has 2 years of experience of trading in cryptocurrencies. He has attended many events in NFTs also. This session will be covered by what is NFT, the brief information on NFTs, how to make your own NFT, explaining the blockchain and cryptocurrency. Over to you, Abhay sir.
Yeah. So, good afternoon, first of all, everyone. Now, we'll start the session by, well, first we'll have a brief, some presentation on NFTs. What are really actually NFTs? I'll give some of the examples, the basic examples of it, so you may get to know, what NFT really is in the simplest manner. Then we'll have some Q&A sessions that if any one of you have any doubts on NFTs or any other thing, they can just ask. Now I'll start by presenting my screen. And one more thing, just be present till the end, cause this topic is really gonna just blow up your mind. Cause NFTs are gonna be changing the world in coming 15 years. I'll tell you the brief info of it, how it's gonna change the world, how the whole ecosystem is gonna be if NFTs are in the market. So I'll just share my screen. Okay. Is it visible?
Yeah, it is visible.
Yeah. So we'll just start with what are NFTs. Now the abbreviation of NFTs are non-fungible token. Now it's the abbreviation of NFT, the non-fungible token. In simplest manner, I'll try to give an example that, uh, for example, there is a club. We'll say that there are clubs in our colleges, there are clubs in our societies, and there are n numbers of clubs in our surroundings, right? So there is one club in your college, and you want an entry in the club. So you get an ID card, same like an ID card in which in school we have used to get, where written our name, roll number, our class name, and whatever other stuffs. Now this ID card is your unique ID that used to define who you are and you own it. Means that's your unique ID that you belong to this club or you belong to this school or you belong to this university. So this unique ID is nothing but the basic example of NFT. Now we have ID cards and tickets for physical events and physical clubs. If you go for physical any clubs, so we have that ID cards and all. But what happens if we said and organizing an event in online? What's your unique ID in it? You can't have any unique ID. Anyone can replicate it. If I give you a JPEG of your ticket, so anyone can Photoshop it or anyone can just replicate it, right? So and he can also attend the event just like free. You can't make it unique. So to make such thing to come in play, NFTs work, means NFTs were launched. Now, what actually this means, it's an unique digital ID of you, which you own by paying your money. So you can enter in any of the clubs or events. It's just like a ticket or token. That's it. That's the basic example of a NFT. But it's only on the digital platform and it's backed by blockchain technology, so anyone or any other people cannot hack it or no one can replicate it. So the blockchain technology helps the NFT to be more secure. So and not any other no one can hack your NFT or no one can just stole it, right? So this is the basic example of NFT. Just anyone ask you what are really NFTs is, then you can just say it's a digital token assigned to me for I can which you can use for any other event or any other club. It's an entry to a club. People can use NFTs for entering in a club. Like I have this NFT, for example, CryptoPunk. CryptoPunk is an NFT which is used to get an entry in the club, which is online club. So if you have CryptoPunk, you can go and attend the event, or you can attend the clubs. You can go and just enjoy, have fun. That's it. So now we'll just go into the deeper aspects of NFTs, that how you can make money out of NFTs. What really the money side of the NFTs play role. Now there are two types of assets which are fungible, non-fungible, and physical and digital. Now in physical there comes gold and cash. Now fungible itself, it means which is replaceable. Now gold is replaceable with silver or platinum or any other cash, or it can be replaced with any other currency, or you can just say I'll give you 1 gram of gold, give me 10 grams of silver or whatever. Money can be changeable. It's an transaction. If I give you $100 and I'll say that give me $50 two notes, right? It's changeable. Then comes the digital fungible assets, which are Bitcoin, Ethereum, uh, which are these tools are also fungible, means they can be changed, interchanged with each other. Now I have one Bitcoin with me. I can sell it and I can buy 100 Ethereum coins within it. Then comes the non-fungible items. Now, the non-fungible items are like the Mona Lisa paintings, the golden ticket, which is rare, which might be one in 100. Now, these things are can't be interchangeable. You can't make Mona Lisa's painting, the replicate of Mona Lisa painting, right? Cannot make it. You can copy it. You can make a Xerox copy of. You can print it out, but you cannot have the real one. It's having its unique feature in it, right? That things are called as non-fungible. You cannot replicate that things with the things which you cannot replicate. It's called as non-fungible items. Now, these things, the painting of Mona Lisa, the golden ticket, which is 1 in 100 or anything, comes in the physical aspects. Now, then comes the digital work. Now, in digital works comes the 3D art, the logo, or any other things which are digitally, like it can be music, it can be an audio file of a celebrity or anything. These digital things comes into the non-fungible items. Now, what is fungible and non-fungible? As I said, fungible itself means replaceable. The things which are replaceable are fungible items. Example, money, gold, Bitcoin, etc. etc. And the things which are not replaceable and non-fungible are called as non-fungible items. So NFT are non-fungible tokens. Now, non-fungible means they are not replaceable. We get to we understand that non-fungible in NFTs are non-replaceable, right? So, in non-fungible, the items like digital art, logo, and 3D designs comes under the whole non-fungible item. So NFTs are basically also the digital artwork which the artist create. Now, what is token? Now, if we understood the non-NFTs, non-fungible, now what is token? Now, the token refers to a digital certificate stored in a secure database called blockchain. Now, when you buy an NFT, somewhat just example, I've bought an NFT for zero point 0.1 Ethereum, and at the end, when the transaction is successful, I'll get an digital certificate in which the digital signature will be present of the main creator of the artwork, right? So this certificate is the proof that I am the real owner and I've bought this NFT for XYZ amount, for XYZ time and date, and all the proof. So this thing is called as token. Means the token provides you all the rights of the artwork you have purchased. So it's a digital certificate basically. That's it. So this is the whole splitting of NFT, what NFT really is. Now coming towards the properties of NFTs. Now it's unique, it's limited in number, then it cannot be splitted. Now we'll take an example like how it's been unique. So uh, I'll give an example of Marshmello releases a song, and what he decided is that uh, he will sell this song as an NFT. Now, uh, earlier he used to upload on YouTube or any other platform, but now he decided that he'll make this music video as an NFT. Now, what will happen is the people who are super rich will buy this NFT, the song, means basically the form song, and they'll have all the files which the Marshmallow has been produced, and they can use this use these files that they own this song. If Marshmallow has created it, but Marshmallow has sold that song to someone else, so this pattern makes it more unique because if I bought that song, all files of that song, then I'll say that no one else has these files. I'm the only person on this planet who has this file, right? Then there's limited in number. Now, for taking the previous example, uh, there will be not any other, songs. If he created a song that a particular song is only created and he has sold to me, then he cannot make another one and another sold it to anyone. Now it will be only one in the world, which will make it super rareable, right? Then it cannot be splitted. Now this song cannot be splitted. For example, it cannot he cannot give me like half files to me and half files to someone else, right? Then ownership guaranteed. As you get the token at the end, then ownership is guaranteed. Then it's easily transferable. So if in future I thought that I'll sell this song to someone else, or I don't want this NFT now, then I can sell it to to the another person. Then it's fraud proof as it's backed by blockchain technology. Then no one can hack it. It's really tough to hack blockchain technology. Then what all things include in NFTs? Now these are some of the examples which will take as which as collectibles like let's say that cards we used to get, which was like the Goku card and all that card stuffs. That these cards are also these collectibles can also be NFTs. Then games, if you have created a digital game, that game can you can also sell it as an NFT. Musics, films, sport event clip, a 3D artwork, and all the digital files. Even this session, with the recording of this session, I can create it as an NFT and sell it. Now we'll see it in the further slides that how we can create our own NFT and where to really sell it. Now now where do you place your NFTs? Now the most famous websites to upload your NFTs are OpenSea, Rarible, and Mintable. Now OpenSea, Rarible, and Mintable are some of the websites where the bidding takes place of NFTs. Now, how this thing goes on, I'll just say I have placed my NFT on OpenSea. I've just posted my NFT on OpenSea platform. Just say, then I'll bid a price that I want to sell this NFT at, uh, let's say at let's say 1 ETH. I want to sell this NFT for 1 ETH. Then another, if the artwork is really worth it or it's really unique, then someone will bid on it and will say no, I'll bid on it 2 ETH, 3 ETH, 4 ETH. So this bidding goes on and on and on, and after it a point comes when a lot of our digital artworks have been sold in millions of dollars, like in 69 millions. And who knows, man, seven, they might be going bidding right now currently when they are having this session. They might be going some bidding on OpenSea or Rarible platforms. OpenSea is currently the largest Ethereum-based. 60 lakhs or somewhat, and Ethereum is on about 3 to 4 lakhs one ETH. So Ethereum is the blockchain technology behind NFT. Now, what is really the blockchain? Now, uh, will I'll give a quick overview of it. What the really blockchain technology is, how it works. Now, it's a decentralized distributed ledger which holds the record of all the digital assets, all the digital transaction that takes place, right? So how it happens is, now I'll again split it into two parts. What is, now first we'll take what is block. Now, if we see over here, see over here, this is one block. Now what happens is, in back end of the technology whole part, this block holds the data of a particular person. Now if this block one is for example myself, and block two is another a person B, and block three is person three. Now we are having a transaction, and we I am having transaction with the person B, and person B is having transaction with person three. Now whole this transaction block is in a chain structure. It's like in a chain structure. All the transactions which are taking place in the world is in a chain structure. And all the data of the persons is been stored in a block. So the technology is been termed as blockchain. Now, what all things contained in this block? Now, there's one hash key or hash value been created, which is the transaction ID. You can just say it's a transaction ID uh, of that particular uh, initiation, or the particular transaction. Now, this hash ID is stored in this block. Then the previous hash value is been stored of the previous block. Now, you can see over here, see, this hash key is the previous hash key of the block 2. Now this chain goes on, and this chain is never ending chain. Now, why it's difficult to hack blockchain, I'll tell you the best example of it. Now, when you have to program, when you have to really program the, when you are working in a blockchain technology field, or the blockchain, the engineer who is been programming all the time in the back end. Now, if he thought that I'll change this block, I'll change the ID, or I'll try to hack this person's transaction IDs and all that stuff. So what will happen is, if he tries to hack, then he has to change the hash key, right? And when he tries to change this hash key, then the uh, another block's previous hash key, he has to change it, and then again he has to, if it changes here, then he again has to change the third block's hash key, right? Wait a second. Yeah. So he has to change the third block's again hash key. Then, now, to change the value of one block, it requires 10 minutes. It requires dot 10 to 15 minutes if he's really skillful. That's the recorded time. Means they have they had a survey how much time it requires for an engineer to just change the one block of blockchain. So it took us 10 to 15 minutes. Now he gets reward at the end of the when he completed the work. He adds some technology in the block, then he gets rewarded. This is called as the the periodic time, the periodic reward for the uh, time he has given his work. So that's the really thing. That's the really main matter, that why blockchain technology is really hard to hack, or break the security of it, because you have to change n numbers of blocks values, and it will take a lot of time, which you don't have, obviously. So that's the main reason why this technology is way more secure than any others. Now, uh, government has started to use blockchain technology in EVM, means the uh, voting machine, which is, cause this no one can hack it and no one can get into it. So that's the main reason. In the coming up years, EVM, the voter machine, will be based on the blockchain technologies. The current industries which are working on the payment, cybersecurity, healthcare, has been using blockchain technology from a long period of time. Now let's get to how to make your own NFT. how, if you thought that after this event or session that let's learn this technology and I'll try to make my own NFT and I'll try to sell it. How you can make your own NFT. So the step one is uh, make a digital art. It can be 3D art or anything. You can just make a 3D illustration art, or you can make a Photoshop art, or a music or anything. Then just make it, but it should be cool. It must be attractive and cool. Then step two is upload the art on OpenSea or on a Rarible. These two platforms, you can just go sign in, create your you know a digital account, which is like you must have the uh, and there's one thing, you should have some Ethereum coins with you when you are transaction with the NFT places, or you are doing transaction on OpenSea or Rarible. You must have some Ethereum with you, which will cost you around 7,000 to $8,000, 8,000 rupees, sorry, means $100 to $200 around. You must have, that's the minimal investment it requires. Then step three, set the amount at which you want to sell it. Once you created an artwork, then you have uploaded it on the open source variable, then set an amount. At this amount I want to sell it. Then if you are lucky enough, then you might get people's attraction on it, and this artwork is really cool. I might buy it. So they'll start the bidding over there, or someone might buy it on the place, on the spot. Now then pay the gas fee for the blockchain service. Now this the platforms OpenSea and Rarible take some gas fees from you to just for the blockchain services that's running behind it. So the fees is like 7,000 rupees to around 14,000 rupees somewhat, and means $200. And that's in Ethereum. We don't don't do transaction in dollars. We do in Ethereum coins. And step five is, that's it. You have created your own NFT. This is the basic four steps you required. Make an artwork, upload it on the open source variable, then set an amount, pay the fees, and it's created. It will be noticeable for all the buyers and all the customers which you want to sell. If they like it, they can buy it. Now, top NFT sold till now. This was the NFT which was sold for $69 million. He was an Indian who bought this. Vignesh Sundaresan. He was from, I guess, South side. He bought this NFT for $69 million. Now, this why this NFT is really unique is because all this images which is over there is the images of his life from 2007 to 2020. This artwork contains all the images of his life from starting from the 2007 year till 2020. Means, uh, so it's like lot of efforts in it. Then there's the CryptoPunk NFT, which was the dumbest NFT ever created and sold for $7.57 million. It's crazy, right? Now I'll we'll just have the future of NFTs, what the future of NFTs might be. So there's this project called the Bored Ape project, right? So what the Bored Ape was, uh, they created an NFT of somewhat monkey, right? They created an NFT of monkey, and JPEG file of an monkey, which was like, and they sold it to the market, right, for 0.1 ETH. The Bored Ape NFT was sold at 0.1 ETH, means it's like really cheap, right? So this NFT was been sold, and then what, they got lucky. You can say that just they got lucky that Marshmallow, then some of the top VCs buyed this NFT. Who knows why they buyed it, but they buyed it. And then what they did is they created a roadmap. Then that what they'll be doing in the next coming 15 to 20 years with this NFT. Now, if you see this roadmap clearly, then they what they're planning is, yeah. So was to buy this NFT, then they have this certain amounts of events happening, at every steps. Now they're planning to have an event in New York City, which will be like all the owners of this NFT will be present in this event. Now, see the magic of it, right? If you bought that NFT in 0.1 ETH at the first place, now you can get to know the people. Like, Marshmallow has bought this NFT, right? He might be present over there. You get to interact with it. You might get to interact with the top VCs. Who knows, some of them get ready to invest in a company or anything, right? Anything can happen. Then they are, you can see over here, they are also planning to have uh, the club type party. See over here, they are the planning to have some club type party in the coming upcoming years, which will be like those who only for the people who own this NFT. That image of the monkey. It's just an image of the monkey. If you just Google it, Bored Ape NFT, then it's an image of a monkey. Then they're also planning to have this building type structure, and it's written over here that they'll be doing it in 2035, once in coming 15 years, right? So I think they'll build some of these buildings, or they'll just have a floor on it. Who knows? But this thing is like, you get to interact with the cool people in upcoming incoming future years. It can be online or it can be offline, but they are planning to have such kind of events and such kind of clubs, to create such kind of clubs. And the access of these clubs will be for the people who own that NFT. Now this is really cool that, you might to get to know the celebrities and stars. Now, the conclusion of this whole session, I'll just take it a wrap up like, there are what have NFTs provided for the creator platform. Now, NFTs provide a huge platform for the creators, 3D artists, painters, and many more content creator. Now, if you really in a fan of the music industry, you can just Google it. That some of the top American singers has been selling their musics on blockchain technologies, on NFTs. They are not publishing it online. They are selling it as an NFT, because it make they become super rich after selling that NFT. A lot of singers have done this. From the If you track the record of past 6 months, then it's a great platform for creators now, and NFT has grabbed the attention for many more content creator. As obvious, it provides the best secure network. Now, as it's the best secure network in the world, which is blockchain, and who not will just go and have a click on it. That's it for the session, guys. I'll stop over here, and people can ask any questions regarding the session. Does they have any doubt regarding NFTs or any other thing?
Hello, can you create NFT
Yeah.
for automation, automated code, like code that we have written, Unicode? Any idea about that?
Yeah. See, you cannot create a unique. See, now the coding technology comes under the most of the coding technology comes under open source technology. You might be knowing open source technology, right?
Okay, yeah.
So if you go on GitHub and all that stuff, you get a lots of code. Now it's hard for you to manage that, to prove that this code is written by you. If you are able to prove it, then you might go and give it.
Means in NFT, basically it means that anything should be unique and you should able to prove it, right?
Yeah, yeah. You should be able to prove it, and it should be unique. Like, if you are having, have you ever been worked on illustrations?
No, no,
Anyone?
no.
So now, see Adobe Illustration, how Adobe Illustration works. So when you create an illustration on Adobe or Photoshop, any other, you get that AI files, right? Which are
Yeah,
heavy files. These heavy files is that proof that you are the creator of it.
yeah, yeah.
You got it. So if I created something on Photoshop, you can see over in my that I have a Photoshop here. So I get a file called AI file, which is it's an illustration file. This files helps me to prove that I am the creator of it. It's the heavy file, means it's a 50 to 70 MBs file.
Yeah,
So you
yeah,
need
yeah.
to have the proof of it, that uh, if you are really the creator of that code. I will say that use it in a platform, in the application based, and then try to sell it. Create a video clip of it. If you're having
Mhm.
a, say, project based code, then create a video of it, that it's happening something cool, and try to sell it. Just try to sell it.
Okay.
But it should be cool, and you should have a survey on it. Just don't go bog it, because it required a gas fee, which is around, as I said, last time I checked was $100, which is around 7,000 rupees gas fees.
So we need to provide this gas free before proving that this is the unique stuff, or after proving that this is the unique stuff.
No, once you uploaded the file, na, you once you uploaded the whole file, and you once you have to put it on the blockchain ledger, you have to initiate the transaction, and you have to pay the fees. They don't see, they don't verify it it's unique or not. They
Okay.
that's not their work. They just what I'm saying is, if you don't, if the item is not unique, then it will not sell. Then it's
Yeah,
of you, it's useless.
yeah, yeah.
Then lot of thing, you just go on OpenSea and Rarible, you'll get to know, lot of people uploaded, they just put anything. You can see my a photo of their self, click a selfie and upload it on NFT. Now who will buy it? If I'm the
Yeah,
person, I'm not a celebrity, right? If I have
yeah,
to, who's gonna buy it? But if for example Salman Khan or Shah Rukh Khan uploaded it, then there are
yeah,
numbers of people who will buy it,
yeah,
right?
that makes sense.
Yeah, yeah. That's why the Dogecoin and the Elon Musk and the Dogecoin
Yeah,
thing
yeah.
was in the boom, because Elon Musk was taking it to the higher, to the moon. The song was also released.
Okay.
Yeah. Any other doubts? Actually, it's a the upcoming technology which everyone should know. In the upcoming 10 years, NFTs is gonna, and there's a lot of scam also going on in NFTs, which first they take the money, and then they don't give us the token which we required. There are lots of scam also going on it. Any other doubts? You can, what we are planning is, at Magicraft, we are really planning is that every week we'll have such kind of sessions on blockchain, on stock market, and all more such kind of events are gonna come. So what I think is, you can just share this, group links, or you can share this event links to your friends, so they might also get the exposure to this kind of technologies for free, because this, we are not going to charge for it. And some of the industry experts are going to also come and take the sessions of your guys.
And also your way of the giving analogy is very good. Like
Yeah,
it's
thank you. No, what I basically do is, I just try to make it simpler manner, and just try to make the question and the solution in the example. I love to give a solution in the example manner, not just the theoretical concepts.
because like when I was reading about the NFT, I got some bits and bytes of it, but not the very clear picture. But after like joining this, I got pretty much clear about it. Even if the overview it is.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, it's an awesome technology, man. I was doing the transaction on it from past 2 years, but I never bought an NFT, because I think it's to be honest, I think it's a scam.